Hi folks, thanks for joining me again. Been a while since I've done a cook up with the JetBoil MiniMo, so I thought time to get it out, cook up some lunch. Going to do a couple of steak sandwiches, steak and salad sandwiches. Really easy, they're just a couple of thin minute steaks that I've got from the butcher shop. Little bit of salad, which this one is a baby spinach salad, and we'll fry up a little bit of onion with it as well, using the JetBoil MiniMo and using the JetBoil Summit skillet. Let's go, let's set this up and let's cook up some lunch. This steak sandwich cook up that I'm doing is something that's really easy. It's not too heavy to carry, and it would suit maybe a day hike because everything would still be fresh around the evening time on a day hike, so that might be something worth considering. Like I said, it's just a couple of minute steaks, a little bit of white bread and some salad and some onions if you want to go with the onions as well. So it's a nice, easy but a tasty meal. Let's get this set up now and start cooking this up for some lunch. Again, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, if you're going to use the JetBoil MiniMo to put a frying pan on, make sure you use the pot stand. It gives it that stability, gets it up off the burners a little bit. Okay, there we are, we're set up. Let's get this lit. I'm just going to cut up some onion here, make it nice and small, so that it cooks up nice and easy and quickly. This here's the ready-made salad mix that I'm going to put on the steak sandwiches. Nice and easy to use, it's all pre-washed. If you're going on a hike or something, you could just ration out a little bit into a lunchbox or something like that, and you've got it there ready to go. It's just so easy, so I'll be using that to garnish the steak sandwich. Now for seasoning on the steaks, all I'm using is just salt and pepper. Real easy, just a bit of salt, bit of pepper on each side of the minute steaks, and then I'll put them straight in the pan. Let's go, let's get this lit up now and get this happening. As I always mention in my previous videos, just make sure when you're lighting any of the JetBoil products to make sure there's nothing on top of it. Stops the gas build up and the potential for a bit of a flash from the built up gas. So light it with no products on top of it, and then you can put your pan on it when you're ready to go. Don't want this flame to be too strong under these onions. They're going to take a little while to cook, that's why I'm doing them first, but I don't want to burn them either. So with the JetBoil, a ton of heat in it, make sure you keep it, or keep an eye on it, so that you're not getting that much heat in it that you're going to burn things as soon as you put them on. You can hear it sizzling already, and that's how quick it starts getting heat into this pan with this system. Now one thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to this as well, just to stop the steak and these onions from wanting to stick to the pan. When I'm out in the field hiking, I put a little bit of olive oil inside a recycled essence container. So they're really tiny, they're only like 2 inches or 3 inches tall, and they're really good to put olive oil or cooking oil in if you plan on using that on hikes and camping trips and things like that. Fantastic little items to have. Now these are the recycled essence containers that I mentioned earlier, and they're basically, this one's just from a lemon essence, might be used in cakes or cooking. You'll find them in the cooking section of your supermarket. Great that when you've emptied them, you can get in and fill them up with cooking oil or anything you really want. They're really good to put in your backpack for hikes and camping trips, and you've got it there handy. Especially great for cooking oil and things like that. Alright, this onion's pretty much done. Go and get these steaks and put them on now. So these here are the steaks that we're going to do on this JetBoil MiniMo. You can see here, they're called minute steaks because there's little serrations and little cuts put into it, and that's what makes the steaks cook a bit quicker. I'll cut these in half quickly just to make them fit in the pan easier. These are way too much for me for lunch, although I'll cook them both and someone from the family might want to eat them later in the day. But yeah, they're called minute steaks. You can see why, the little serrations there, it just makes them really quick and easy to cook. Alright, I've cut these steaks in half. That'll make them way more easier to manage on this small skillet. And I will put a little bit of extra cooking oil in there just to make that a little more non-stick. So I'll get this in there and then we'll relight it. Just a bit, I don't want to go too much. Plenty. And then we'll get this relit. We've got our onions done already. Spread that around the pan a little bit. Turn that on. Oops. Find the igniter. There we go. And now we'll get these steaks on. Has made it way easier to put them in the pan with them cut in half. Don't want these to cook too quick. Let's keep that really low. You can see how quick this gets heat in it. One thing I do with these is I turn them regularly because they do cook so quick. I don't want them to burn, and I can keep a better eye on them that way. Now, some people like these with sauce. You can have it with barbecue sauce, tomato sauce. It's just a matter of taste. Worcestershire sauce. It really depends. It'll pretty much any sauce will go well with these steaks. So these first pair of steaks are just about finished now. I don't want to overdo them, don't want to underdo them. I always prefer my steaks a bit more well done, but again, that's personal preference. Some people like them really rare. They would cook super quick on this barbie if you like them rare. This is how I've prepared the bread. Just a bit of butter on both sides to stop them sticking in the JetBoil skillet. I think that should make it a bit easier to cook these. Like I said, if you don't want to toast them, not necessary, the sandwiches will be just as great anyway. So these steaks are pretty much cooked. We'll get them off the skillet now and we'll start putting the toast on. So these here are the salad that I'm putting on today. They're just a baby spinach leaf, real easy, small and compact, and they should fit on a sandwich pretty good. So yep, that'll be it for today. The flies are absolutely loving this too. It wouldn't be an Australian barbecue or cook up without flies though. You know you're in Australia if there's plenty of flies hanging around during the day. And plenty of mosquitoes of a night. So now that we've got this bit of toast ready, I will put just a little bit of onion on here. Side here. So we're starting to take a bit of shape now. Going to put a little bit of salad on here. So we've got onion, steak, bit of salad, and we'll top it off with this last piece of toast here, and we'll have our first one ready. So there we are. We have our steak and salad sandwich ready for lunch. Add a bit of sauce if that's what you like, and we're ready to go. All we got to do is close up the sandwich and sit back and eat it. Now, if you like what you're seeing, it'd be great if you could give me a thumbs up or tongs up. Even better, hit the subscribe button and you won't miss any of my latest videos. I'm always out there doing a bit of photography, hiking, a bit of the outdoors, even a bit of cooking. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.